Welcome back to Lock and Reload with Ryan. The 1911. The 1911 this year will be the 100-year anniversary of John Browning's invention or groundbreaking design of a handgun. Now I know you've seen my 1911 in a lot of different videos. Now I haven't done any reviews. For one, I've been shooting it all year long. Now, I purchased this. I purchased my 1911 in October of 2009. Now, this one is Springfield Armory. This is their 1911-A1 GI model. And if you don't know the difference between versus your loaded, your combat, your Colt, I mean, there's many different variations. The biggest thing that sticks out about the GIs are the fact that they have low profile sights, just your standard GI sights. There are way better sights out there for these. Now, if you do have a GI and you don't have the money to spend on like their loaded or their operator's model or the more high-end ones, you know, I do recommend these because the 1911 nonetheless is a 1911. This gun will be just as reliable. The Springfield will be just as reliable as a Colt. You know, it depends on the shooter. It depends on the preference of the shooter. There are a lot of different videos that say Colt's better than Springfield and Springfield's better than Colt and Kimber's better than them all. You know, I haven't personally shot in Kimber. I have shot in Colt. I've shot in Springfield. I shot a Citadel. And honestly, good God, man. If you have the opportunity to get a Citadel, pass it up and buy a better one. Save your pennies. Because those Citadels are big hunks of shit. Anyways, 1911. The 100-year anniversary. And like I stated before, this is John Browning's design. And obviously he designed it before 1911. And the whole reason they call it a 1911 is because it went in production, if not went in production, but it went into service in 1911, hence the term 1911. But anyways, I personally like a lot of different 1911s out there. I chose a Springfield because they have great customer service, they're great people, and you know what? I haven't had a damn problem with this handgun whatsoever. Now, in prior videos, the only thing that I've changed out on this are the grips, because I really don't care for the wood style grips. In my eyes, they're a little cheesy, and they're a little on the factory side, if that makes any sense. And what I mean by factory side, they're not high quality. The gun itself is very high quality. But nonetheless, you know, again, unloaded, even though I don't have to do it, but it is what it is. So, it is unloaded. But the 1911, and, you know, and this is one of the most popular handguns to this day. Even after 100 years, it is the most well sought after handguns on the market. There are, you know, like I stated, there are many different companies that make them. There are many different variations. Many different configurations. You know, you have your steel, you've got your scandium frames, you have your aluminum frames. I don't have a purpose. I do like the Smith & Wesson PD that does have a scandium frame. I have personally shot in one of those Smith & Wesson. You know, the name says it all. They make a very, very fine handgun. But Springfield Armory, in my book, I give it 1, 2, and 3 thumbs up. I love Springfield Armory to the point where I literally have it embellished. It's not the Springfield Armory logo, but it does have characteristics of the Springfield Armory on my shoulder. Yes, that's right, I have a tattoo of it. That's how much I love my handgun. If I had the money, I'd get a M1A1 or a Solcom. But I would trust my life with a Springfield Armory. I would trust my life to a 1911. a high quality 1911. Magazines. There are a lot of great companies out there. I do carry, these two are my factory, my factory Springfield Armory mags. I have not had a problem with it. The one thing I do like about factory Springfield Armory, this is not stainless steel. This is nickel plated. I love nickel plated. For some reason, that's the whole reason I bought the 1911 that I purchased. I'm sorry, it's a shiny ass gun. It is what it is. I'm an ADD child. I'm an ADOS. ADD, ooh, shiny. It is what it is. You could have got the Parkerized for $40 less, but I chose stainless steel. It's easier to maintain. Aftermarket magazines. Lots of different companies. One of the top ones are Chip McCormick and Mec-Gar. I have neither. I have Triple K. Triple K, you can get them at Cheaper Than Dirt for a little over $6 or a little under $6 a magazine. So $35 for 6 mags. That's an awesome deal. Now, I went to the range and I shot these. And I think I shot probably 14 rounds out of each mag. In other words, I loaded the mag twice. I do really like the Triple K mags. Now, I ran not only steel case, but an inexpensive cheap mag in the dead of winter. Because as you all know, if you're from Wisconsin, it's fucking cold. Not a single failure to feed. My whole way of thinking when I took them out in the field is that they were going to disintegrate after a magazine. But you know what? Triple K makes a damn good magazine in my eyes. Your mileage may differ. Now, I don't know if this is made by Colt, but I think I don't really remember where I got this one. I think I got it from the Sportsman's Guide. This is a true stainless steel magazine. It's an 8-round mag. The Triple Ks are 7-round mags. Both my factory Springfield Armory mags are 7-round mags, but this is my only 8-round magazine. And bullet of choice for my Springfield Armory is Winchester PDX-1s. Until I start hand loading them, my gun loves these. I've shot in lots of different ammunition through it. I think one of the top selling cartridges out there for 45 ACP and a personal defense is Hornet A tap ammo. It is good quality ammunition. Unfortunately, my gun shoots the Winchester PDX-1s just a lot better. The one thing I do like about the tap ammunition, they've got a hell of a hollow point on them. But anyways, if you're looking for, a good quality 1911, stick with all the good companies. And what I mean by good companies are the higher end companies. Colt, you're going to spend a shit ton of money on, but you get what you pay for. These are to me, there are only 2 manufacturers out there for the 1911. First and foremost is Colt. Second and foremost is Springfield Armory, because those two were the highest manufacturers when it came to the 1911s and World War II. And there were a lot of different companies in World War II that were making them. Not only Colt, but Springfield. Singer sewing machines were making them. Rock Island Arms. I've never shot in Rock Island Arms. And Remington, I believe, made them. Even though Remington just started making another 1911 out there. Try that out. And Desert Eagle, Magnum Research. They make a variant of a 1911 too. I haven't gotten the opportunity to shoot them. I probably never will. But they make a variant of a 1911. Just, do your homework. Do your research. There are a lot of crap companies out there. I know Norinco, they actually make a 1911. I've heard mixed signals about the 1911 in their production. But as you know, Norinco just copies everybody else. But anyways, this is the 100-year anniversary, so happy flippin' birthday to the 1911 and John Browning and his God creation. He'd be rolling in his grave to realize after 100 years, this is still one of the top firearms on the planet. At any rate, this is the Lock and Reload with your 1911 100-year anniversary. Happy birthday. Later.